Today we're spending 5 minutes with Chris Woodrow, a director at the Windsor Public Library. The latest news in the library right now is getting rid of late fees. Tell me about that.
Well, first, Lauren, we have to find out whether you have any late fees that we can deal with before we actually put this into place. But what we're actually doing, effective January 1, is getting rid of fines for materials that are not returned on time.
So is it going to be all previous late fees, or will it be continuing on into the future?
Well, what we have scheduled between December 12 and 18 is an amnesty period where we're going to be asking all our customers to come in with their overdue materials, talk to some of our staff, and at that stage we'll eliminate those fines for them. Then the second component is if you have fines on your account in the new year, if you come in, we'll also eliminate those, but we'll do that provisionally. So if over the course of the next 2 or 3 months your account is in good standing, at the end of that period we'll eliminate those too.
So how many people in the community have accrued late fees at this point?
We have probably thousands that have late fees. The whole idea behind this is that we want to make our materials accessible to everybody. And some in the community can't afford the fees, so they can't use the library. We have a lot of children, a lot of kids who have their accounts blocked because the maximum we can take an account to is $20. So if you accumulate $20 of fines, your account becomes blocked. So we want to eliminate that. We think fines are punitive. We want to bring the library into the 21st century. It doesn't mean we're not going to go after the materials and have them returned, but we want to make sure that our resources are accessible at all times.
So what kind of an effect do you think this will have on the community then?
We're hoping that it prompts them to return materials they may have. Also, in the long run, it's going to make the materials that we do have more accessible to everyone because they're returned, we can loan them out again.
So the other big news is, of course, that the main central library is going to be moving.
Yes.
What kind of benefits do you think that'll have for the community?
The way that the city has this planned is that they're creating a cultural hub downtown. You guys are part of it. The art gallery is going to be part of it, as is the University of Windsor. So we want to be in that location. We're going to be moving in to the first floor of the art gallery in the next year or so, and that will put us front and center in a growing, booming part of the city.
And will it be very different from what you offer at the central location now?
It will be very different. We're looking at using a lot of technology, using a lot of the resources we presently have, but the more common resources, put a lot of programming in there. So it will be a very busy, thriving area.
And what sort of projects do you have on the future for the community? I know that you recently started the Teen Zone. Can you tell me more about those? Teen
Zones have been very successful. We've had them at 3 locations. We're looking to expand possibly in the new year. We've had between 1,000 and 1,500 kids go through them over the course of the last month or so. What they are is basically a place for kids to hang out after school, play some video games, get help with their homework. We also provide food and refreshments for them. It's a safe environment for them to hang out after school with their friends.
Are there any other projects coming up soon?
The big project in the new year will be starting to plan our move downtown, which will be a huge project in itself. There are other plans to look at expanding library service around the city, but they're very tentative, and probably there will be more news in the new year.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining us for 5 Minutes with Chris Woodrow. I'm Lauren Loveday, and this has been Mediaplex News Now.